Before this video starts, thank you guys so much for 250 subscribers. I never thought I could reach this in such a short time period. And on that note, let's start the video. Oh hello there, it's me again, and I know it's been a long time, but I got some new Pokemon for you guys. The fossil Pokemon. I know I'm showing the fossil before the regional bug, but I still haven't finished the regional bug. The fossil gimmick is a fun one. Basically, with the power of science, you can now create genetic replicas of ancient extinct Pokemon. Oh, and by the way, in the Chōwkka region, yes, the region's name spelling has changed. The Chōwkka region's fossil machines are more advanced, and that is why the fossils in this region are their full forms and original type. But anyway, let's get into first fossil. So there's an animal called the Civipherium or Civiterium, and this Pokemon's type is poison type, and for the pre-evolution, and the evolution is dark poison. The reason is because okapis, a relative to the Civiterium, can produce hormones from their hooves, and hormones can cause mind control, and I wanted mind control to be a part of this mod. And the Civiterium has these horns, but also has antlers, like deer. So let's roll the time lapse. I had some trouble with his proportions at first, and went through many iterations, and this is the penultimate iteration right here. I first made the eye green, but then thought purple would be more fitting. Before I show the pre-evolution's full art, let's get into the evolution's art. I first struggled making it more detailed than the last penultimate iteration. Then the YouTuber Dragon Bricks or Sleepy Sloth Studios, I can't remember, suggested to make the antlers like a mask around the face. And this Pokemon has a special relationship with the next fossil, but let's get into the full art and dex entries first. This is Civenom, the long neck Pokemon. The name comes from Civiterium and venom. They were dominant due to their poisonous gases that made Pokemon mind controlled or get poisoned if the threat is too big to get mind controlled. These Pokemon nowadays are revived from the hoof fossil. Oh, and I am still making my regional map, and it may take a few weeks for it to be finished, so I have a beta map that I will use for now. You will go to Herma City to revive the fossils in the museum. Anyways, this is Civicious, the villain Pokemon. The name comes from Civiterium and Vicious. These Pokemon were a nuisance and deadly predator Pokemon in its heyday in ancient times. These Pokemon died out because of changes in the climate. Okay, now for the other fossil I mentioned. So this is the Brahmaterium or Brahmatherium, a close relative to the Civiterium. We mentioned as for the special relationship. Notice how Civicious is the villain Pokemon. Yeah, you know where I'm going with this. So I wanted the Brahmatherium to have steel horns, and it will be a single stage fossil, and will be fighting steel. Oh, and its fighting type is for the same reason as the Swords of Justice. The Justice meaning of the fighting type rather than the Kung Fu boxing meaning. Now that its explanation is done, let's roll the time lapse. So at first I didn't know what to do for the pose, but I did know that I wanted a perspective that was different from Civicious, and I think I did that justice. Get that? Justice. So this is Brahmastis, the hero Pokemon. The name comes from civility. Did I write something wrong in the script? Nah. Yes, I did. It's Brahmatherium and Justice. These Pokemon have evolutionarily evolved to be enemies with Savicious. Since these Pokemon strive to help, and Savicious wants the opposite. Nowadays, these Pokemon are revived from the Horn fossil. Oh ho ho! You thought I would only make 2 fossils? Rookie numbers, make that 4. Let's start with the 8th first. This is the penultimate fossil. This is the Gigantopithecus? Don't know how to say it. A giant orangutan. They also kind of look like Bigfoot. And for that connection with the cryptid, it is gonna be a ghost ground type in the final evolution, and pure ground in the first evolution. The first evolution will have big hands and will have dirt around its neck to keep it cold in the blistering summer. And when the mud hardens up in the evil, it will look like a terracotta vase. Let's roll the time lapse. Describe the evil. Okay, so this is the Pachy series, a whale relative.